Welcome back. Today we're jumping into the first 50 of Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This game is unique because it's the first time you're playing as just purely Zelda as the protagonist instead of it being Link. It is a little bit, feels like a mini Tears of the Kingdom, but it's the top down kind of 2D, 3D feel that Link's Awakening was, and that came out many years ago. It is pretty highly rated, 9 out of 10 from IGN, which IGN's iffy. Screen Rant, 9 out of 10. Overall, pretty well received. It is a little pricey. That is my only hesitation. I don't know if it's quite worth the full 60. So if you can snag it on places like Amazon, and I'll have it linked in the description, that you can pick up discounted or potentially go to a used game store, GameStop, something like that, and snag it for cheaper, I would for sure do that. You can also utilize Deku Deals, which is a nice website, and it shows you the kind of historical price if it ever goes on sale. So another good resource. But yeah, we'll jump right into the gameplay. Little disclaimer of this, I have played through and beaten the game, so this first 50 is going to be a bit streamlined since I know more where to go, what to do, but still, it is, again, I feel like worth seeing gameplay. I always like to at least get a sense of the game, what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel before investing, especially if it's $60. Want to make sure that you're going to like it and it's not going to be a waste. And I know I did say that Zelda is the protagonist and your main character. This is the only moment when you're just purely Link. And plays, the feel of it is very similar to Link's Awakening, which is another great game, and I'll do a video on later. Being an overpowered Link in the beginning is pretty fun. Easy. The feel of the gameplay is great. Movements, good. Jumps, the swings. Doesn't feel laggy at all. Feels pretty tight to what the inputs are. So it's me again. ever the troublesome one. Only this time your presence serves me. Now I'll end you both. Psych. Oh, hold on. Oh. I don't think it's possible to lose this, but nice. Ocarina of Time tennis match. This battle really boosts my confidence, makes me feel good about myself. That's never good. Let me out. Nice. Nothing like wearing your boyfriend's hoodie. Ooh. And we're out. This again is giving me Ocarina of Time flashbacks where you're trying to escape out of the castle before it all just falls down. That was convenient. And our first look at Hyrule. This is not a direct, at least as far as I'm aware, a direct sequel or prequel to any existing or previous one. Thank you, soldiers. Since they can do a lot against the gaping dark chasm. Princess Zelda, you're safe. What a relief. And you're not injured, are you? Poor Link. No one cares. You thought you'd been stolen away, like all the others. Those dang icky riffs. Yeah, let's go speak with the king. I feel bad. No one cares about Link being gone. Impa got old. Wonder how long I was gone for. Rifts are appearing everywhere. Hopefully our return was good. I'm overcome with emotion that I've spoken out of turn. Off you go now, the king awaits. In the meantime, I'll draw a nice hot bath for you to enjoy when you're ready. Not sure how the water's going to stay hot that long, but... Alright, king. I'm so relieved you're back. An absolute joy to see you, safe and well. Despite that joy, I feel ashamed that we were unable to find you. On behalf of Minister Lefty and me, please accept our apologies, Princess. Great right, Minister Left. Yeah, nice. I appreciate your sentiments, but let's not dull the joyous moment with our regrets. We regret that Link is gone. Come on. You did look well to return to us. Yeah, I was just sealed away inside of a crystal. No big deal. Oh, finally some recognition. Those grief's losses have been contended with their grief. We're seeing reports people are disappearing, not just children, well, adults too. Well, apparently children disappearing is often. We should work on finding the swordsman. Yeah, please. Urgent news. Rifts are causing serious trouble. Oh no. What are the details? Of course. People are just getting snatched everywhere. And we have blobby monsters. Something from a village. Now dark monsters are attacking. Bad news bears. Yeah, tell them, let's go fight. Continue investigations, find a way to save those. Leave the monsters to him. Not good. Well, they're dumb. Guards. No one be suspicious about the giant rift behind me. Wow, what a day. We got saved, almost died, saw our dad, saw him get eaten by a rift, and now we're in jail. There's no way. Yeah, believe me, soldier. Putting us to death. Jeez. Alright. Time to get out of here. Okay. Guess not. Oh, there's our little fairy friend. Yep, we can see you. My name is Tri, as in Triforce, Triangle, Blue Monster, he caught me too. I've been watching you since. I followed you to the castle. What's my name? Zelda. My life is in danger. Yeah, people want to kill me apparently. The king put me here. Said to execute me. Okay. Use R to learn. Learn to table echo. Now we can activate it. An echo. Hold R to learn, press Y to do it. Touch it with R, ZR to erase, and hold ZR to erase all of them. Now we escape. No one will ever know. All right. This again is giving a lot of Ocarina of Time vibes, where you're Link trying to break into the castle. A wooden box. We're moving up in life. Right. Easy enough. Ooh, not easy enough. Nope. Well, gotta do that a little better. All right. Round 2. as you progress in the game and upgrade, try, you can use more echoes, because right now if you look at her tail, every time I use one of the little triangles gets used up. And so at the moment I can only use like 3 objects that are one triangle, but I think you can get up to 7 is the max. So you can have you could have 7 one triangle echoes all up at the same time. Go check it out over there. Oop. Princess. Not hurt. Yeah, what was he thinking? Imposters, and Try made us a Try rod. Alright, Impa, let's get going. One thing I will say about this game, though, it's kind of not a huge bummer, but it does take a while for the actual, like, get out into the world gameplay starts. It's been about 20 minutes, and we've had very little play outside of running down a hall to fight with Link, and then running away from the rift, and now just trying to escape from the jail, prison, dungeon. I know they're doing that more so we can learn the mechanics, but again, I feel like it takes forever to like actually get going into the game. Once you do get started though and into the open world, it does then open up and you have a lot more freedom and you're not so kind of pinholed into doing exactly what they say. Spin around. No one will ever recognize me. Is that the princess? No. Sheesh. And when can we play as Impa? A log with a map inside. Perfect. Make our way to the house. Tell him Impa sent us. This way. Alright. Let's learn a tree. One thing also, as you progress in the game, is the list of echoes gets quite long. I'm not sure the exact number. For some reason, like 120 is in my head. Again, not sure if that's 100% true, but so you can see there, so I have 1 echo left. So if I do that, I've now used 3, and that bottom bed is flashing. So if I go to generate another one, it's going to make that one disappear, and they fall down. But yeah, about the echoes, once you do get farther in the game and you have a lot, it can be a bit cumbersome to actually flick through everything and find the one you want, especially if it's kind of like a niche situation where you're trying to find a certain item or a certain guy, and it can be a little frustrating just because, again, it's just a big long list that you have to scroll left or right through. Okay. For sure, though, the bed echo is my absolute favorite. Used it for a lot. Like traversing, getting height, doing a little bridge like we did before, getting into this area, and beds also float. And rocks sink. That doesn't look good. Yeah, great. Another rift. Mending them was our job. Try, you're not doing a great job. Let's get away. Yeah, 100%, let's get away. Yeah, fantastic. What? Good, I'm awake. I didn't die. For sure, always be looking out for the little shiny triangles, so you can copy an echo. You never know when you're gonna need to use one, so again, just always be keeping an eye out. Where are we? Pull your map. Alright, Zelda's a little jacked. Can I fight monsters? No. This is something that is very unique about this game, because you're Zelda and you don't have a sword. You have to use different ways of fighting enemies. Yeah, no sword, no bow, no bombs. Did you just learn that echo monster? Yes. Yes, I did. So, you can either use things around you, like rocks, pots, boxes, whatever it may be, or what you can do is when you defeat an enemy, you can use them, you can learn their echo, and now I can make my own little army. And nice. It is pretty satisfying though to see your list start growing and growing of more echoes. Okay. I want to get that treasure chest. One thing that's really great about the game is that it does it is kind of feel like a mini Tears of the Kingdom, because there are several ways that you can kind of approach a challenge. How am I going to get over this wall? Do I just go around it and fight through the enemy? Do I do I try to build something up so I can move around it? Yeah, it's an additional kind of level of challenge. Ooh. Take that heart piece. Again, where you're like, how do I get out of here? I can't jump out, but again, you can build something that floats and you can climb up to it. We'll just snag some, just grab the 5s while we're at it. Again, bed is my absolute favorite thing. It makes it so easy to get around. We learned a bat, a keese, Keesey, and of course we want to get that heart piece, so we're going to drop something heavy and break the boxes. Nice. I will say, playing through this game, I never felt like I was just absolutely like stumped in the challenge, didn't know what to do. There was always a way. Nothing was so difficult that, you know, I can't overcome or figure out a solution. Okay. And another one. I'm always gonna go for make sure to try to get the goods. That was probably too high. A lot of this game too is I feel like throughout it, for the first third to half of it, I kept forgetting that I had certain things that I could stack at different levels. So like the boxes 2 units high, and the table's 1. And so if I do the box first, the table second, I can create that little stepping stone ladder and get through it. And yes, we are going to learn the trampoline, of course. And another pot. I thought I already learned a pot. Oh, of course. What was I thinking? They're 2 different pots. It's kind of weird that there's a bed down in that well. Sure. I'm sure that will come in very handy. Need to get up there. Can't go that way. You can warp here from the map. That is one thing that is very nice. There's a lot of these waypoints around, and as you keep exploring and unlocking them, it makes it a lot easier to get around. You don't have to walk the entire length of the map from one end over here all the way up to the top left. You do eventually get to a point where this is the ranch and you can unlock a horse. I feel like getting around a horse still isn't the most efficient way. It's fun to ride around for a little bit, but I mainly just zap around and call it good from there. And when fighting, I always like to spam attack, because when you spawn them, it resets their attack kind of window instead of attacking and then they wait 5 seconds to reset and reposition themselves. You just spawn it again and they can attack. You can get more attacks in kind of per second. Again, another, is the box gonna be, box might not be tall enough, so what we can do is again just doing layers where the tree is 3 high, the boxes, oh, that was enough. Easy. One thing I will say that's a little cheesy is you can run on top of trees. It makes it a little easier to get around as well. If you just don't follow the path, and you can run on top of everything. So do with that as you would like, as you wish. Flame. Yes, please. Okay. That not a hit? There we go. Ignizzle, aka Fire Blob. Okay, my spin attack does not work. And just spawn a new one next to who you want to attack and let them go at it. And this is just all the little puzzle solving, which is fun, where you have one brazier lit, drop in your flame guy to light another. Fairy bottle. And I'm pretty sure there's not a rupee cap on how much currency you can get, so don't worry about, only having a child wallet and then needing to upgrade. Right. For the sake of this kind of first 50, I will be trying to stay as kind of linear as possible with the story. You are more than welcome to just go crazy and go wherever you want. I think that's one of the best things about this game is gives you the freedom to just run around like in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You're not just locked into a one set linear path, although there is some things that are nice about that. I would say this is more structured than like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because it does give you these kind of clear objectives of where you need to go next. But again, you don't have to follow a exact path like in kind of earlier typical Zelda games where you go to the forest one so you can unlock one thing, and that one thing lets you then get to the next area, and kind of so on and so forth. Alright, let's check out that little dungeon cave before we move on. And a heart piece. Very well worth it. And an armadillo. Just die, please. Thank you. You can sort these, like last learned, most used, which is helpful, but for the most part though, like, I wish they had a better way of sorting. And easy. One more for a fourth heart. Yeah, so right now, since I only have 3 of the triangles, if I go to, I can't spawn 2 of these at the same time. That's for sure priority. We want to start upgrading that so you can do more with the echoes. Yeah, Impa led us astray. Your job is to fix rifts. Normally your friends help fix them. Wonder what happened to them. Yes, we will investigate. Attack, please. Sir. What in the world? Everyone apparently wants the meat. And they ate it too fast, so I didn't get the echo. Dang it. Yeah, I found the most effective way generally to fight off enemies is just to kind of spam attack them with the little guys. They focus on them, and you can take them out fairly easy. Just got to make sure to create another echo of them once one of them bites the dust. Ooh. Got another pathway we can zap to. Another waypoint. I knew it. And since my friend's in there, they're trapped. Won't be able to mend the rift. Let's pop in and help them properly. Let's go. All right. Not creepy at all. The still world. All right. So the goal of these rifts, once you get in them, is find the friends, which will allow us to restore it. Okay. Apparently that globby guy is a demon. Please. Somebody finally didn't even give us anything. Alright. One thing that is nice too is if you ever fall in here, it doesn't take away a heart. They petrify. Hopefully Link's okay. Alrighty. Button never needs to be pushed down, just make an echo that's heavy enough to do it. Missed that. Let's get a sea urchin. I guess not. Alright, bats. Get them. There we go. Alright, let's try to get up there. And this is not necessary at all to beat the area, but I do like to kind of be a completionist about it. Just want another heart. Alright. No more wasting time in here by falling toward... Jeez. Okay. Now we're not wasting time. I feel like she's moving around. Right. Guide things. This is basically like Ultra Hand from Tears of the Kingdom. Let's go high first, I guess. Okay. Apparently, spiders are impervious to rocks. I think the mechanics they add in here with the echoes is really cool, and all the kind of just different ways you can utilize. And again, there doesn't need to be a single solution to every puzzle. There's multiple ways that you can solve it. I could have done the bed ladder to climb up, or any number of other things. Most used. And again, my handy dandy bed ladder. By far the most, my most used. Ooh, that'll be a nice one to have. Oh. Is that hurting him? Okay, there we go. Now we got someone that can do some real damage. Should be close to getting to the end. That should round out our first 50 for us. Burn. Treasure chest over there. Although I bet it's just more rupees. Make it? Yes. Oh, great. Oh my goodness. I need to stop going for these treasure chests. Alright, I already have those echoes, so just gonna ignore them. So we can get through to Shadow Link. My boyfriend friend. All right, let's get out our heavy hitter. Smack him around. Okay. I expected more. Okay, my sneak attack did not work. Do I need like a bunch of small guys? Jeez. Link is more agile than I expected. There we go. So, follow the tried and true method. Just spam attack. Again, there's more than one way to approach battles and fights. I just know that doing a little spammy work is a good solution for me. Left something behind. And we get a sword that we technically can't use as Zelda. The sword has a power. We can transform. We transform into Link temporarily. And now we have a new little gauge in the top left corner, and it gives us our energy on basically how long we can stay in our swordsman state. And we'll just round out this dungeon, and that will pretty much wrap us up for our first 50. We can do that later. And that's the energy that refills our gauge. All right, so this dungeon is going to take a bit longer, take us past our 50-minute mark. But yeah, that is Echoes of Wisdom. It is a very fun game, very enjoyable. I'm a big fan of just Zelda games in general, so I have a bias there of, me preferring them. It is a very similar art style to Link's Awakening and kind of the gameplay and feel, which is kind of a breath of fresh air after having Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, It still does give that open world vibe. Once you do get to, if we can go to a larger map, you do get that open world feel, but it's not massive like how Tears of the Kingdom is. Um, but you have so much freedom. You can run around. There's a ton of side quests you can do. It has a lot of kind of gameplay that you can sink hours into. I mean, mine's more than 30 hours. I believe I played a lot more than that. I didn't quite 100% it, but I did play through the entire thing, did the vast majority of the side quests, and again, I would rate this game as very high, 9 out of 10. I don't think it's perfect. There's some kind of tweaky stuff that they could have done better with the menus and things, but overall, it is a great game. It kind of, the cost-wise, is it worth it? I would probably try to see if you can grab one of these game vouchers, save a little money there if you're going to buy digital. If you're going to buy physical, I would for sure try to snag one of the deals on Amazon or potentially buy it used at GameStop or whatever. Cartridges are very reliable when they're used, so would for sure recommend this game. Again, maybe not at the $60 price point, $40 for sure, $50 I think still worth it, but would try to get it as cheap as you can. That's our first 50 for Legends of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this helps kind of point your way and help determine if you'd like to buy it, keep playing. It's for sure a great game. Would recommend. And we'll see you on the next one.